Yes, we are live. Today, I will take notes on computer science for 1 hour. I was like, I must take notes on these subjects anyway, so why not make a live stream on it? And maybe later I will share my notes and everybody is happy that way. So, what I want to do is really take notes on how the internet works and how not only how the internet works, but also on how a computer works. Just a friendly reminder to really, to a friendly reminder to really get an in-depth understanding of what's happening when we code, etc. Like, okay, so what I will do is share my screen. Like usually, I always share my screen. Okay, let's share it. You know what? Let's share it. Okay, let's share. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have this, I have that. I have all the things here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's get back to business. Okay, like how the emperor work. And here I will make notes on how a computer works. How a computer works. Okay, and I will make notes on how computers really work here, and I will make a new note on that. Boom, boom. How computer works. There. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, boom, and then I'll put it in my notes here, and boom. And then after all that, we will make an obsidian on that. So at the end of the day, we'll put everything here. Like I might share my obsidian. I don't know if I have some notes on computer. Like, hmm, where do I have something technology? I think. Okay, it's so important that I will put technology IT here. It's an important area of my life. Technology IT. Okay, I might do something here. My philosophy about God, domains. Okay, important subject. Can do that on my in my oxygen. Important subjects. How a computer works. How the internet works. Okay, let's go. On computing concepts. Computers are everywhere in our homes, in our schools, our offices. You might find a computer in your pocket, on your wrist, or even in refrigerators. It's easier than ever to find and use computers, but few people today really understand how computers work. This isn't surprising since learning the complexity of computing can be overwhelming. The goal of this book is to lay out the foundational principles of computing in a way that anyone with curiosity and a bit of technical bent can follow. Before we dig into the nuts and bolts of how computers work, let's take some time to get familiar with some major concepts of computing. In this chapter, we'll begin. Okay. In this chapter, we'll begin by discussing the definition of a computer. From there, we'll cover the differences between analog and digital data, and then explore number systems and the terminology used to describe digital data. Okay, in this chapter, we'll discuss by giving the definition of a computer. Okay, what is the definition of a computer? Okay. Um, what are the differences between analog and digital data? Explore number systems. Explore the terminology used to describe digital data. Ok, c'est parti. What is a computer? Let's, you know what? Let's ask ChatGPT, because it always be like, but ChatGPT knows the answer of what is a computer. Anyway, ChatGPT, tell us what is a computer. What is a computer, ChatGPT? Okay. In this book, they say a computer is okay. A computer can refer to a laptop, desktop. Okay, that is one class of device that this book covers. But let's think a bit more broadly. Smartphones are computer. Okay. Okay, a computer can refer to smartphone or laptop or desktop. Computer can refer to a laptop or desktop or a smartphone. Many people today, a smartphone is their primary computing device. For many people today, the smartphone is their primary computing device. You can call a computer a computing device. You can call a computer a computing device. A computing device. Okay? A computer can refer to a laptop or a desktop or a smartphone. For many people today, the smartphone is their primary computing device. Okay. It's straight. I mean, it's straight. Consider smartphones. Smartphones are certainly computers. They perform the same type of operations. Okay. Smartphones are computers. they perform the same types of operations as PCs. In fact, for many people today, a smartphone is their primary computing device. Most computer users today also rely on the internet, which is powered by servers. Most computer, another type of computer. Okay, most computers, most computer users allow um, okay. I mean here I would say axioms about computers. About computers here, and I will put all that. Most computer users, most computer users today also rely on the internet, which is powered by most computer users also rely on the internet, which is powered by servers. Another type of computers. Boom. Okay. Most computer. What is the definition? So we have the definition of a computer from ChatGPT. A computer is an electronic device that can perform a variety of tasks, including data processing, storage, and retrieval, communication, and entertainment by executing a set of instruction programs stored in its memory. Wow! 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 It's. I mean, it's French. Right? In French, like when something is straight, when something is like really like clear, we say "T'as parlé français." You spoke French. So I mean, it's clear. So I can even like just put this definition straight in my Obsidian. What is a computer? What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device. A computer is an electronic device that can perform a series of tasks, a variety of tasks. Here, the definition of a computer here is a computer is an electronic device that can be programmed to carry out a set of logical instructions. With that definition in mind, it becomes clear that many modern devices are computers. Okay, here I can even put here axioms about computers. You can call a computer computing device. A computer can refer to a laptop, a desktop, or a smartphone. Smartphones are computers. They perform the same types of operations as PC. Most computers server users today also rely on the internet, which is powered by servers and other type of computer. Okay, a computer is described as a digital device. This is in contrast to an analog device such as mechanical clock. But what do this term? Okay, the difference between a digital device and an analog device. That is a real question. Um, is the computer a digital device? What is the difference between a digital device and an analog device? Okay, is a computer a digital device first? Is it? Is it? Is a computer a digital device? Yes, a computer is a digital device that processes and stores data in binary form, zero and ones. Okay, we got it. What is the difference between a digital device and an analog device? A digital device processes and stores data in binary form, 0 and 1, while an analog device processes and stores data in continuous signal analogous to physical measurement. The main difference between the two is the way that they represent and process information. Digital devices are more precise and accurate, but also can suffer more from loss of information due to quantization. Analog devices provide a more natural representation of information, but are more susceptible to noise and degradation. Okay, that's done. Okay, we just put it there. But also I can put it there though. Okay, is a computer a digital device? Yes, a computer is a digital device that processes and stores information data in binary form, 0 and 1. Okay. What is the difference between a digital device and an analog device? A digital device processes and stores data in binary form, 0 and 1s, while an analog device processes and stores data in continuous signals. Okay. Analog approach. Look around you. Pick an object. Ask yourself what color it is. Is it? What size is it? How much does it weigh? Okay. By answering this question, you're describing the attributes. Okay. What is the okay. You know what? I like how I put it right now. Because what I do is like I describe I put a chapter. I'm like, what are the questions about this chapter what are the questions that this chapter is answering? What is between analog and digital data? Oh, that's a good question, apparently. What is the question between analog and digital data? ChatGPT is too good, bro. You can really get an in-depth exploration on any subject just by asking questions to this guy. Analog and digital data are two ways of representing information. The main difference between them are representation. Analog data is represented by continuous signal, while digital data is represented by discrete binary values, 0 and 1. Precision. Digital data is more precise and accurate than analog data as it uses a finite set of values to represent information. Storage. Digital data can be easily stored and retrieved, while analog data storage is more complex and prone to degradation. Processing. Digital data is easier to process and manipulate as it can be performed using binary operation. Analog data processing requires specialized circuits and is more complex. Noise. Analog signal and are susceptible to noise and degradation, while digital signal are less prone to noise. Overall, digital data is generally preferred modern technology due to its precise and accurate representation of information. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I got it there. What is the difference? Okay. What is the analog approach? Okay. Okay. Where do I? You know what? This book might be enough, to be honest. To be honest with you, this book might be just enough. Might be just enough to make it. Okay, let's go. Okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. What is the analog? What is the analog approach? Look around you, pick an object, ask yourself. Okay, approach, pick an object. Okay, ask yourself. Ask yourself. What color is it? Ask yourself. I will copy paste. Describing the attribute. Answering this question, you're describing the attributes. Okay. By answering these questions, you are describing the attributes or data of that object. Now pick a different object and answer the same questions. If you repeat the process for even more objects, you will find that for each question, the potential answers are numerous. You might pick up a red object, a yellow object, or a blue object. Or the object could be a mix of the primary colors. This type of variation does not apply to color. For a given property, the variation found across the objects in our world are potentially infinite. It's one thing to describe an object verbally, but let's say you want to measure one of its attributes more precisely. If you wanted to measure an object weight, for example, you could put it on a scale. The scale, responding to the weight placed upon it, it would move a needle along a number line, stopping when it reaches a position that corresponds to the weight. Read the number from the scale. You have the object weight. This kind of measurement is common, but let's think a little more. Okay, I don't know if its explanation are really good though. So the kind of measurement is common, but let's think a little more about how we're measuring this data. The position of the needle on the scale isn't actually the weight; it's a representation of the weight. The number line that the needle point to provide a mean for us to easily convert between the needle position representing a weight and the numeric value of that weight. In other words, though the weight is an attribute of the object, here we can understand that attribute through something else, the position of the needle along the line. The needle's position changes proportionally in response to the weight placed on the scale. Thus, the scale is working on as an analogy where we understand the weight of the object through the needle's position on the line. This is why we call this measure limit. Okay, okay. You know what? I will just like copy all this because it's far from being like clear. Can you point me the points in this text, please? Of data of an object through attribute such as variation of data across object is positioned. Description of data of an object through attributes such as color, size, variation of data across object is potentially infinite. Verbal description of object attribute versus precise measurement. Measurement of weight through a scale needle. Position of needle's position represent not the actual weight. Conversion of needle's position to numeric value of weight. Understanding of weight through the needle's position of an analog approach. Understand what is an analog approach? tonight I can be like, fuck computer science, bro. I can be like, I know everything about computer science. Tonight, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Like, what is an operating system? Like, I think I will really take notes like from everywhere. Like, I think I will really be like, fuck it. I take notes from everything. What is an operating system? An operating system, commonly referred as the OS, is a program that controls the execution of other programs running on the system. It acts as a facilitator and intermediate layer between the different software component and the computer hardware. Okay, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT though. What, what is an, an operating system? What is an operating system, bro? An operating system is a software that manages and coordinates the activities and sharing of resources of a computer. It acts. An operating system is a software that manages and coordinates the activities and sharing of resources of a computer. It acts as an intermediary between application and the computer hardware. How is installed a computer system? An operating. How is installed an operating system? How is installed? We typically write numbers using something called decimal place value notation. Let's break it down. Okay, humans generally use something uh, write numbers using decimal place value notation. Okay, the place value notation means that each position in written number represents a different order of magnitude. Decimal of base 10 means that the order of okay, 100 place, 10 place, 1 place. If we need to represent a number, we add another place to the left, the thousand place. It's telling an operating system typically involves the following steps: preparing a bootable device with the OS installation, restarting the computer and accessing the boot menu to select the bootable device. What is a bootable device? Partitioning the hardware, necessarily syncing the file system and formatting the partition, installing the operating system, necessary drivers, configuring the operating system with the user's preferred settings and preferences, installing updates and additional software if desired, creating a user account, finalizing the installation by restarting the computer. Okay. More, more, more. Okay. What is a bootable device? There's an electronic device that can be that can execute logical instructions. Um, what is a bootable device? Um, 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 device. What is a bootable device? What is a bootable device? Assembly. Um, free dot com. Do we do we write code in binary when we use do we write code in binary when we write code in assembly? How to write code in binary and execute it in binary using Windows 10. Uh, about the content bootable software. Installing an bootable device must be installed on the device. Loading installing the package. Somewhere the computer is powered on. Example of bootable device includes hard drive. Oh, right. Now, somebody's low level programming languages using NaN to represent binary consists of the assembly code is translated in binary using an assembler. Yeah, an assembler. Okay, understand. It's in binary using Windows 10. Write code, and then you can use a binary editor, and you can use to debug open the code where it and is generated command and execute it on Windows 10. You can use binary code editors such as Notepad+. Let's do it, guys. Notepad+. Or new game. So, is this working right now or no? Or not? Okay. Because about this one. About this software. O ni V. What is this one? No? Oh shit. 2 seconds though. Okay, it's been a long time. They haven't updated this freaking software. Oh, fuck that. Okay, let's go. Give me an example of hello world in binary for Windows 10. Give me an example of hello world in binary for Windows 10. Binary will look something like. Let's do it though. Basically, binary according to an Note that this code represents the ASCII characters of hello world. Okay, let's go. No, let's do some. Boom, boom, boom. No, boom. Binary. Copy this, paste, file, save as, boom, boom, boom. Hello, boom. Dot bin. I cd into it. Okay, and then I do debug hello world bin. Debug Windows 10 not recognized. Debug how to execute a binary file on Windows 10. dedicated word, and then type the name of the followed by the banner. Okay, can I do like and do just like happen when you execute a binary file? When executing the operating system, um, to print hello world in binary. Windows space time. The command go off. Binary. Okay. Okay, let's go. Can you modify how can you open page in binary in Windows 7? So, exit and select the option and choose. Is editing a new open the code an application in binary in Windows 10? Yes, an application can be opened whenever. This is typically done. Etc. This allows you to view the content in the executor inside the command and being viewed in the typically application. Can you edit in application? Can you edit an application in binary in Windows 10 and then it will affect change the behavior of the application? Yes, you can edit, but it's not recommended. Can change the behavior, but it's like you could unexpected result in order to change the behavior to modify the source code and recompile it rather than leaking the binary code. How can I access the source code of a compiled application? And I can record the source file to machine code during the compilation process. You may in order to access you will need an application record the source code part of the distribution, but the property is often restricted. Of course, can you translate source code into uh, translate binary code into source code? But binary code is the machine readable representation. The executable program or source code is the human readable representation of the program logic. Binary code cannot be directly converted back to source code but can be reverse engineered to obtain a similar. How to reverse engineer binary code? Whoa, 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 whoa. Good, good. I like the conversation actually. How to write code executed in binary code. Wow. Ooh. I have so much questions answered. I need to copy paste. And then I will delete them, make logic out of this. Print. Okay. How to reverse engineer source code? Actually, I think it's thing. How can you reverse engineer source code? How can you reverse engineer binary code? What a program. Understand. In the process, I want to compile code to understand its mechanism. In reason, including sampling the code in the pro. can be used to reverse engineering, however, and may also be illegal if the binary code is protected by copyright or license restriction. It's interesting. We're getting somewhere here. Okay. Can you generate binary code? Okay, let's go. I'll not do that. Sure. So let's go and figure this out. Okay. So reverse engineer some code. It's interesting, but I don't think I will go that way. I don't think I will go that way. No, 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 no. I will not go that way. For sure, I will not. So, what might I do? Because I think I figured out a lot about it. Like, what can I know? Like, is it useful to know binary addition, digital circuit, binary in action? Okay, let's begin with Text, table 2.8. How can we code print? How can we return hello world to the console in binary code? Quick question. Seem to represent number and text in binaries. Again, we need A through Z, uppercase and lowercase. We need A. If we add all these units we need to represent just describe, we have around 1,000 characters. So if we have a unique combination of bits to represent each character, how many bits do we need per character? Six, which isn't quite enough. But 7-bit number gives it 128 combinations, enough to represent the 100 or so characters we need. Okay. Should design a system for representing shades or gray in binary. To return the string hello world to the console in binary, you will need to convert each character to the string. To actually output, you will need to write such as C or assembly that reads. Okay, give me an hello world. Hello world print hello world program in binary. Like, that's actually what I want. Print hello world. Printing hello world in binary is not practically what I'm doing it. The most common way to print hello world in Windows 10 is to write a high-level programming language such as C, C++, Python, and then compile it or run it using an interpreter. Here is an example. Okay. In May, you have learned that atoms are composed of positively charged protons, negatively charged electrons, and neutrons. Charges causes matter to experience a force. Charges that are not alike attract, whereas like which charges repel. When explaining the concept of electrical circuits, I like to use an analogy of water from the pipe. Okay. No, I'll contribute. Sorry, I come back like in 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ok, c'est parti. Your job is to fetch, decode, execute, and store the result of instruction. Okay. Okay, vanilla um, architecture. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm about to finish this. CPU. HD code, execute and store the result of instruction. Please the CPU job. Let's go. You know what I will do? I think it's the end of the stream. See you. Bye bye.